So here's the idea. We take a look at some Mario Kart 8 mods so we can find the best of the best and the worst of the cursed. Now that Mario Kart Live Home Circuit is out, I figured we can go back and take a look at Mario Kart 8. Absolutely no mods here, just Photoshop, crazy video editing, Nintendo, we're all good. And with the mods that people made, it's certainly a look that we're gonna be taking. So this week we're diving in. Don't forget to subscribe with that bell rung as always. It's been helping out the channel a lot. Thanks for the support, guys. Well, strap in, because these mods are gonna take us for quite the ride. Fellas, Repugnant? The Scourge of the Lilat system has made his way into Mario Kart, and it sure seems like he's hype about it. Andross from the original Star Fox is now recreated and placed over Rosalina. I guess that's fitting, given that they're both rulers over outer space, but one of them's a giant floating face, so maybe they aren't the most similar. You have him hat. Never thought I'd say this sentence because of the fact that there's a giant pog face in front of my eyes. I can't see where I'm driving, but after seeing this mod, I'm a believer. Andross isn't the only disembodied face thing that we can have driving a car, but thinking about it now, we really shouldn't have made it past one. Yo dog, I heard you like chain chomps, so we got a go-kart with a chain chomp driver, using a chain chomp item chained to that first chomp. The chomp is here, and not only is he just kinda staring off into the abyss, dude, you good? He's also got no chains on him, now that he's in the driver's seat. He's even got his big siblings in N64 Rainbow Road, if you need more chain chomp action. And plus, they're friendly. Okay, maybe they don't get along too well. Of course, when there's a mod to put Chain Chomp over Morton, there has to be one that puts Chain Chomp over Piranha Plant too. You know the old saying, you can't have a mod of Piranha Plant without a Morton mod as well, but it might just be a regional thing when I say it out loud. I am afraid. Beats the game, Sonic's the name. Why isn't he running? Just don't think about it. Sonic's been placed over Metal Mario, and while he's sitting in a cart, I'd say he can give any racer a run for the rings. This isn't just a model swap either. He's got voice clips too, for better.
Okay, way to go!
Or worse. He doesn't stop talking, and while the wisecracking Needle Mouse fits the character, Mario Kart's a bit of a quieter game. Sonic's not done sending y'all to Minecraft, he's now in your room, it's your turn. Sonic may have transformed a bit since All-Stars Racing, but I think we need a real All-Star to take the wheel. Yeah, there's always a Shrek mod, isn't there? The big guy goes over Donkey Kong, which is a loose fit all around, but you got the right spirit. Not that many layers to this one. Shrek's here and you can hold your tears of joy. There's no onions being cut here. God, Shrek just looks so out of place here. And here we see the wild ogre performing the ogre mating dance. Simply stunning. But don't start scrolling. The weird mods are not ogre yet. In fact, this next mod is pretty huge. Well, you see, Jimbo, once when I was 7 years old, I sat in a Mario Kart, and of course that changed my life. The man, the myth, the legend, the donut boy with the creamy filling. Okay, I can't believe they actually got away with that one. Hugh Neutron has made his way to the circuit, taking over Waluigi's character slot. He certainly never seemed like the bragging type, but you know what, I think this works. Someone's gotta show old Jimbo how it's done, and who better than Hugh? And while I think Hugh Neutron is great and glorious and good, next character I'd say is even better. My favorite Disney Pixar franchise Lightning McQueen stars in. More hit and runs we will commit. Yoda makes his way into Mario Kart, being forced over the villager mail slot. No force magic here. Yoda is driving with speed on his mind and his foot in the pedal. Wait, Yoda, watch out. Oh no, here comes a giant fist. Very interesting win animation. Little out of character for Yoda, but I guess that works. All things considered, this Yoda doesn't look half bad. Don't get me wrong, he's still ugly considering he's Yoda, but like the only way to eat a steak, this mod is well done. Crash my Mercedes GLA 2014 luxury compact SUV into a telephone pole, I must. It's like everywhere I go, I see his face. Yeah, so now we have Minecraft Steve over Link in Mario Kart 8, riding Thomas the Tank Engine. Strictly speaking of Steven, this model import is pretty block and good. He even has the diamond sword over the master sword, which is a pretty nice touch. Thankfully, he doesn't look like the Steve from last week. Grotesque Steve still haunts me. If we can have Steve in Smash, I guess we can have it in Mario Kart too. His famous complete and utter lack of expression is here too, and man, does it pair well with, Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, this is quite the sight. Thomas is now running off the rails and he can point some locomotion in whatever direction he chooses. And choo-choo-choose he will. I hate Mondays. It's not Garfield Kart. This fat cat's driving some layered meat with no lasagna in sight. Finally, the superior being of all universes can take part in the inferior kart racing game, taking over the host body of Tanuki Mario. The model is actually imported super well, lighting hits him well, and nothing is super glitchy or anything. I feel like some voice could bring him to life, but I also feel that would be the worst thing that ever existed. Bananas, shells, none of them matter. Garfield is going for first place, not just the race, but in the galactic food chain. He seems uncharacteristically happy here. I don't know if this is okay or not. Well, let's just move on to the next character. The only person whose greed and gluttony is greater than Garfield's. SpongeBob me Bob. My wife took the kids and me clothes. Mr. Krabs, with a little less than normal amount of clothing, goes over the Wario slot, and he's never looked more unsettling. He's a very, very bright red. It's either blinding at times, or just straight pitch black. Krabs, my guy, what is going on here? The model's a little scuffed, to be honest. Like every single movement reverberates through his body, but that just makes it all the more cursed. And you know what? Wario's gold mine is actually a pretty fitting stage for this penny-pinching streaker. But before we can let naked Krabs get too powerful, let's head to the next mod. Ah, Carly, for my Carly. No thanks, I think I'm good. Interesting. Squidward's here, although I'm not too sure he's enthralled about it himself. But he is over Luigi, which is probably why he's not super thrilled then. Ah, Mr. Krabs, I thought we were cool. Wow, never seen a man so perfectly happy and sad at the exact same time. I guess Squidward's really the only character that could pull that off. I think the model might be from a Nicktoons racing game, because it seems right at home behind a cart. Squid's day off has never looked so fun though. I'm sure that if he had the chance to drive through the stratosphere, he would certainly try and then promptly realize that a sea creature like him cannot breathe and swiftly suffocate. Hey, but at least he's not at work. Although, he isn't the only one who lives under the sea. You can't have Squidward without SpongeBob following just behind him. And with a SpongeBob that sounds like this, I wouldn't be surprised if a sea sponge sought to sneak up on a squid. This mod goes over Lakitu, and for some reason it makes him sound almost exactly like some foreign dub of SpongeBob. It's actually kind of funny somehow. I'll give him that. Never mind, hate this game. Ah, Miss Piggy, I seem to have been turned into a Mario Kart 8 mod. Please pick me up, I'm scared. Why is this real? Good question though, I don't know, I don't like this. All I know is that it needs to stop. This Kermit goes over Waluigi, and I can't really say this fits. Like at all. Can you imagine it? Kermit the Frog in the Hornet, with a Pokemon Starmie as all four tires, driving through an Animal Crossing town. Modding was a mistake. This car combination is a trip, and I'd certainly feel like I'm flying high playing with this bizarre combination of a combo. Well, we managed to make it through yet another round of some curse mods. Some were actually pretty cool, and some were naked Krabs. But since Mario Kart 8 modding is kind of inactive right now, I'm not speaking too soon and saying that there's no mods more cursed than these. I spoke too soon.